Hello, Madison families. As we close out the month of October, I just wanted to share a few things with you. We've had a really good school year so far. There has been some challenges, but we have persevered and we are making some great strides in how we are teaching and how we are learning here at Madison. Some of our success includes the majority of our students are engaged in their learning, whether they are in person or if they're participating through TOSA Connected. Our students are engaged, they're understanding the curriculum, they're starting to become more familiar with the technology that we're using, and they're getting used to our new way of doing things, the social distancing, wearing their masks the majority of the day, participating in Zoom lessons, using their Chromebooks more frequently, uh, staying within their cohort during recess time, not seeing as many of their other grade level friends, and eating lunch in their classroom. So all of these things are very new for our students, and it's taken a little time for some of them to get used to, but they're doing a really, really good job. So I'm really proud of the students and their resilience. So please be sure to let your child know that you're proud of them too in what they're doing here at school, because they're doing an amazing job with everything that is going on with our new way of doing things at school. Also, our teachers are becoming more proficient in delivering synchronous instruction virtually and also providing valuable asynchronous experiences for our students while they are at home. The instruction is relevant and the instruction is rigorous. And so we are continuing to get better through our professional development, the collaboration time that we have on Wednesdays, and also the planning. So continue to ask us questions. Let us know if your child is struggling so that we can tweak our practices to meet the needs of your child. Our students are settling in and our teachers are too. We do not know what our future instructional models will be, but we are preparing for them all the same. So we love our students. They're doing a fantastic job, and we're on our way to doing some really, really good things. So keeping that in mind, I want you to know that whether your child is in person or if they're learning virtually, we are always going to maintain high expectations, provide rigorous learning experiences for all of our students, and create an environment that fosters belonging and inclusion. That is a very important goal that we have as a staff, and I hope that our families support us in that as well. Since this is a different type of school year, we've had to reimagine the way that we do things. Our daily practices, the way that we celebrate students, the way that we build community in our building. So you'll hear me say that word reimagining and restructuring and rethinking our practices quite frequently, because that's kind of the mode that we have to be in. How can we do things differently? And how can we make things feel as normal as possible for our students? So we're gonna reimagine the way that we build relationships between our students that are in person and those that are in TOSA Connected, because we're all still one school community. And that's really important to me, and it's also important to our staff that we bridge the gap of connectedness between our students that come to school in cohort A, cohort B, and also our students that are learning from home. We also want to think of ways to maintain our traditions of celebrating students and recognizing their performance in class, their behavior, and also just their citizenship as being a student here in our community. How can we support their social emotional growth and celebrate their success, because they are doing an amazing job. And we want to make sure that not only are we attending to the academics, that we're supporting our students in how they grow and develop. And then we also want to think of ways to make school feel more normal, because it's hard for our students to not be able to play with friends from other classrooms, or to not be in a cafeteria having their lunch, or not having assemblies and some of those celebrations that we've taken for granted in the past, as far as birthday parties and passing out treats and sharing things from home and just doing all of those things that kids really love to do that really make school fun. So we need to rethink some of those things. If you have ideas, please feel free to give me a call, send me an email, reach out to your child's teacher, and because the more ideas that we have, the better things will be. And then I also want to talk to families about getting more involved with Madison. And what is the way that you can do that? Let me think. Our PTA. Our PTA is a very valuable partnership with our school. They sponsor activities such as High Interest Day. They support our 5th grade completion. They sponsor a back to school cookout where families can come and meet the staff and meet one another. They also sponsor a staff lunch for parent-teacher conferences. They provide resources for our school. They enrich our curriculum and programming through the Scholastic Book Fair. And they also give a voice to our students and our families. So if you are thinking of ways that you can support our school-wide community, please consider joining our PTA. You can find more information at the Madison Elementary School PTA page on Facebook. You can also look for information in our newsletter that goes out to our families every Friday. But I encourage you to support us in this time as we reimagine the way that we educate our students, the way that we engage with them, the way that we involve our families, and how we are moving forward in these very challenging and unprecedented times. So I welcome your feedback. I welcome your input, and I value each and every family that is a part of our Madison school community. So that's all I have for today. I hope that you'll enjoy some of the information that's following in this presentation. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at school. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy your weekend. Be safe.